good! So this is my iPhone 6s Plus, and this video was very highly requested. People were on my ass asking when I was going to put this up, so it is finally here. So this is my iPhone. My case is from Casemate. It has like rose gold like speckles. Is that the right word? I don't know. But I like this case porque like it matches the color of my phone. Like my phone is also rose gold and it has this. So let's get started. Just so you guys know, this home screen is a little less aesthetically pleasing than my previous What's on My Phone videos. Just because the first video I did, I had a jailbroken iPhone and you could customize it like that, and then the second video I had an Android, so it was like fully customizable. But yeah, this is just it's the basic home screen. So if you were looking for something like my other videos, this ain't it. I'm sorry. Starting with the first row, I have calendar, I have photos, my camera, weather, and then I have clock, notes, and then this is an app called Inbox, and you can add all of your email accounts to it. This just organizes my emails a lot better. And then I have my settings. Okay, so the first folder that I have is called Social, and I have Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you should. Snapchat. If you don't follow me on Snapchat, you should. Okay, and then I've got Facebook Messenger, and I really only use that to talk to my mom in the Philippines because you can do video calls. And then I've got Facebook, I got WhatsApp, which I really don't even use that much anymore. And then I have Instagram. And if you're not following me on Instagram, girl, you should. Okay, and then the next folder is called Go, and I have Google Maps. I prefer Google Maps. And then I have Uber, and then I have Waze. So then the next folder is called Cash Money, and I have the USAA app. I have Venmo, which if you don't know what Venmo is basically like PayPal, but like a lot easier to use. So let's say your friends spot you for lunch because you forgot your wallet at home, you can just pay them back using the app. It's like super simple to use. A lot of people use it, so I'm sure you know all about it. I just killed a bug. Ew, that's disgusting. It just fell off. Gross. And then I have Amazon, Wells Fargo, the iTunes Store, and the App Store. And then the next folder is called Eat, and I have the YELP Eat24 app, and basically I use this to order food for delivery and things like that. And then I have the YELP app, pretty self-explanatory, and then I have Postmates. And then the next folder that I have is called Photo, and I have Perfect 365 and Facetune. Now, people go way overboard with these apps in my opinion, but what I like about Perfect 365 is that you can change your skin color. Now, I know that sounds alarming, but just listen to me. Sometimes in certain lighting situations, my face looks a totally different color than my neck. So the cool thing with this app is that you can actually change like the tone of your face to match your neck so that you look all one color. And then Facetune, a lot of people go overboard with this one too, but if you use it right, then you know, you good. And then I have Afterlight, which honestly I haven't been using that much lately. And then I have Blur Editor, which I use to like blur out like a license plate number or something. I'll use that. And then I have Visco. Whenever I have an idea for a photo, I preview it on this app before I post it just to make sure that everything is like a little cohesive. And then I have Lightroom. I feel like this specific app works better for controlling lighting in photos. So I really recommend this app for if you run into like any lighting issues or things like that. I'm losing my voice. I need some water. And then I have Snapseed, which I like using to desaturate backgrounds of my photos. And then I have an app called WordSwag. It has all these really cool like font presets, design presets. Okay, and then I have Layout, which is that Instagram app, and then I have Boomerang, which is another Instagram app. And then I have a folder named Connect. So I have Google Drive, which is a cloud storage. I use that to get things from my computer to my phone. And then I have Adobe Fill and Sign. If you deal with a lot of paperwork and contracts and things like that, I would definitely recommend this. And then Dropbox, the same as Google Drive, and then I have the GoPro app, and then the Canon Camera Connect app, which I use to transfer photos from my Canon G7X to my phone. Ooh, my voice is getting raspy. Okay, and then I have the Life folder. This app, I'm not sure what it's called in the App Store. It's called something differently in the App Store because I don't think you're allowed to have profanity in the app names, but the website is called Unfuck Your Habitat. It's a website, but they also have an app. You can do like a challenge by room, so you could choose a room, let's say bedroom. So this gives you specific challenges so that you will get them done. And then I have OneNote, and then I have SoulCycle. You can book classes through this. And then I have iBooks, MEMRISE. Basically, this is a really good app to learn things. Like, you can learn languages, you can learn other things. So for example, I am using this to expand my Tagalog vocabulary. I actually haven't even tried this, but I guess you can learn coding. This one's really cool. Daily dose of 5 words. It basically gives you 5 words per day so that you can expand your vocabulary. So, and then I have Symbol, and then I have Google Translate, and then I have Clear. And this is just like a minimalist style list app. And then I have Breathe, which is a meditation app. And then the next folder is called Video, and I have Chromic, which allows you to color grade your videos on your phone. And then I have the YouTube app, and then I have the YouTube Creator Studio app, which you can view all of your comments and reply to comments and view your analytics and things like that. So if you're a YouTuber, get this for sure. And then I have the Play folder. So I have the Time Hop app, and then I have IMDb because I'm always watching a movie and I'm like, I have seen this person somewhere and I'm gonna figure out who it is. And then I have SoundCloud, and then I have MSQRD. I don't really remember what that is. Not really interested. I have FaceSwap Live, which is basically like the FaceSwap on Snapchat. And then I have FaceTime. And then on the second page, I have apps that I don't use ever. And on the bottom here, I have my phone, I have Google Chrome because I hate Safari, and I have Messages, and then Spotify.